guys, it's Jessica from Peace Out Books, and today I'm here with one of my most excited videos that I have been posting in a while. I have been dying to film this. I actually already, let me pull up my Instagram. I am talking about Christmas romances. It is officially November 1st, the day this video is going up, and I am fully in the Christmas spirit. I love Christmas. It's my favorite time of year. November and December are my favorite months of the year, so the fact that we are at my favorite time of year, I am so excited. I'm so happy, and I actually did post a post quite a while ago. I posted this the end of September, but to be fair, I posted my most anticipated Christmas releases of 2025, but that is because all the Christmas romances are coming out this month. They are coming out in October and November, but most of them come out in October to be on the market when people start their Christmas reading. So I have so many to talk to you about. I'm very excited. I will say for some of these, I am just going to kind of talk tropes. I don't know about you. This would be very interesting to hear. Do you read a full synopsis of every single book that you're interested in reading? Or will you just see the tropes and be like, yes, I'm reading that now? I'm guilty of just reading tropes. This did just happen yesterday where I shared a new release that came out yesterday and literally downloaded it on KU because the tropes looked amazing. Did not read the synopsis at all. The cover was cute. I've heard about the author and the tropes were everything I could have dreamed of, so I downloaded it. I'm very excited to read it, but we have a lot to get through, so I do actually have my computer in front of me because I am going to be looking all these up, and I will either look on Instagram or I will look on Goodreads to see the synopsis of this book. So I will just go ahead and get started because we're gonna be here a while. So sorry, but I hope you're as excited for Christmas romances as I am because they're where I thrive. I'm already gonna start this week. To be fair, I have like 4 arcs of Christmas romances that are coming out like in the next week and a half that I need to read. So I'm forced to read them, but I'm gonna be happy about it. So, cannot wait. You can also anticipate a Christmas romance TBR video from me and a Christmas romance recommendations video from me. Potentially 2 of those because I love Christmas romances and I will talk about them all the time. So, the first one I talked about that I actually was like, yes, I need this now, and I downloaded it, and I'm probably gonna read it soon because it did just come out, and it's shorter. So this one is Holiday to Switch by Tori Jean. This one is Hate to Lovers, Only One Bed, Fake Dating, Soulmates, Christmas in Maine. If you throw in a small coastal town, I am immediately sold. And it looks super cute, and they're all like tied up in Christmas lights. He is a grumpy hockey player. So that is really all I need, and that's all I need to know. I already downloaded this, so excited to read it. And then I have, I think, 6 more that I want to talk about before getting to the ones from my Instagram graphic. I will link my Instagram graphic down below. And if you did not know, I link every book I talk about in all of my videos unless they're like a TBR video, and I link the Amazon link. So if you ever don't know what books I'm talking about and you want to know what they are, open the description box. They are always linked down below. I usually take the time to do that. So I will go ahead and get started chatting and see all these other romance books. So the first ones that were not on this list are going to be Ava Hunter. I don't know why I didn't include her on my list. I think it's because she announced this late. You guys know I love Ava Hunter, so I don't know why she wouldn't have been on my graphic, but hers is one I do have out on as an arc, and this is a second chance marriage reconciliation romance, which I am obsessed with, and it's snowed in, small town, It's Always Been You. A second chance cowboy Christmas romance from Ava Hunter, I am sold. And I think this is also a novella, so it's going to be pretty short. Most people who are not Christmas romance authors usually write Christmas novellas, so I'm also thriving because I can get through those quickly, and I love Christmas novellas. I'm not normally a novella person unless it's holiday. Then give me all the holiday love. The next one is actually from Jennifer Chapman, who I also love. I love her holiday romances. She writes a lot of fall romances, so I just read one of hers last month, but she did announce that she's coming out with a holiday romance called Merrily Mine, publishing in November. There's no cover just yet, so I do think I have the placeholder next to me if I put it up, but it's Brother's Best Friend, Snowed In. Give me all the Snowed In romances. I'm obsessed. Home for Christmas, Age Gap, Cowboy, MMC, and Neighbors. And she gave a little tease, and it looks so cute. So I do love a cowboy Christmas romance. I will say, snow is my favorite. I live in Ohio, but I just traveled to Oregon last week, and it snowed while I was there in the morning, and I was thriving. I love snow. My first snow of the season already happened, so give me all the snowed in romances. This next one also caught my eye because it's a coastal romance as well, and the cover is absolutely stunning. It looks so cute. So this one is The Christmas Catch by Hannah Gray. Okay, yes, so I always love the graphics like this that have like all the tropes lined up. That is going to sell me on a book, so thank you authors for doing that. But this one is a lobster fisherman MMC. We love to see it. It is a small coastal town. Did I not just say that sells me on a book? Just One Time, Enemies to Lovers, Forced Proximity. She is a property developer who lands in town. She wants to make an offer for the family property that the hero owns. He doesn't want her money, he wants her gone, and I think they say they'll have like one night together. She has to stay at his house. So this sounds so good. I'm so excited. Can you not tell? I'm thriving. I'm so excited for all of these. So I'm sorry if I say I'm excited too much. I just am. Okay. I will be looking down a lot now at my computer because I'm typing all these in to look at, but we do have this one. Oh, it's only 250 pages and it already came out, but this one is Meet Cute in Minnesota series. It says it's book 2. I haven't read book 1, but it's called Any Girl But You by Dana Hawkins. This one is a sapphic romance, which you know I love my sapphic romances. And make them Christmas? You already know. Anyways, so this one says that she's plowed through her life savings rescuing her family's failing Christmas tree farm. She's got one shot to pull off a Christmas miracle. Listen, if you throw in a Christmas tree farm, I am also sold. I am obsessed. I'm so excited for this. And there is the bakery owner, Zoe. She's a bakery owner. Stop it. Listen, I am already so obsessed. This does have a 4.2 average rating, which is really good. And it says both their businesses are threatened, so they have to have a reluctant partnership. I'm so excited. Okay, want to read. I actually want to go. I'm gonna actually download this from Amazon right now. On KU? Yes, it is. Okay, my KU is quickly going to turn from... oh, I have to sign in. I didn't sign in. I'm on my new laptop, so I haven't signed into like anything yet. This one's pretty short, and I am removing all of my fall books for my Christmas romances. The next one is called Ghosted at Christmas. And sounds super cute just because I like the concept of a ghost, but I think, I don't know, is he actually a ghost? Stop. Okay, I thought it was going to be, ooh, these reviews are not good. So no synopsis on Goodreads. So we're gonna go to Instagram. Okay, so it's a second chance romance, exes to lovers. There's a paranormal twist to it and it's forced proximity. That is what these are saying. Brother's best friend. Ghost living in a cottage for decades. Okay, but is he the ghost? I love, if you know any ghost romances, especially like Christmas, Good Spirits by B.K. Morrison, obsessed. I already read that. Oh, he's not the ghost that she falls in love with. It's okay. I was almost excited for a second, but I think he helps her out with the ghost. So, sounds super cute. Very excited. There's also, I do want to talk about before I forget, let me look this up. So, Montlake loves to do their collection of novellas. They recently did the one with Ali Hazelwood where it was all like paranormally Halloween ones, and they are doing one for Christmas. I'm so excited because my favorite, Laura Pavlov, is part of it. Hers is Snow Place Like Home, but we have Merry and Bright by Ali Rosen, All Wrapped Up in You by Rosie Danon, and You Better Not Pout by Mia Sosa. I don't know if I'm going to be reading all 4. I might. So normally these are read and listen with KU and Prime Reading, so I'll be able to listen to them, and I fly through them because they're super short. So I will be reading Laura's. I don't know about the rest, but these are all coming out in November. Let me see when they come out. November 20th is when all these come out. So very excited for those. So those are the ones that I did not include on my graphic. Now I'm pulling up my adorable little graphic. It's funny because I was doing a little bit of research before this video, and one of the graphics I was looking at was playing Christmas Tree Farm by Taylor Swift over and over and over again. And my sister was like, why are you listening to Christmas music right now? And I was like, because it's the season. And I'm so excited. On this graphic, I put Like It's Christmas by Jonas Brothers, and they are coming out with a Christmas movie. And I am dead. I am dead. If you did not know, Jonas Brothers are my favorite. I'm seeing them 3 times in November because we were seeing them twice, and then they announced they were touring with Jesse McCartney, who is my other favorite. And I missed his concert in Columbus because I was out of town and I was devastated. And he is opening for them in November, so I had to get another ticket to see him. So I love the Jonas Brothers. And Jonas Brothers and Christmas? Yes, please. Anyways, so I have some that have already come out. So this graphic I started at the end of September. Actually, let me just pull this one up now that I have it next to me. So the first one is Holiday Ever After by Hannah Grace. I did get a copy of this from the publisher, and I did not love Icebreaker, so I've been hesitant about her new books, but this does sound really good. It says that she has only ever wanted to climb the ladder at her family's toy business, and everything was going great until they were accused of stealing a doll design from an independent toy maker, and her promotion is on the line, so she has to work some PR magic. And he is a guy who hates her family's company, and the company falsely claimed they wanted to sign him to their small business program and copied his design. So he's the one who is, I guess, suing them for copying him, and they actually fall in love. I love toy-centered Christmas romances too. So I do plan on reading this holiday season, and hopefully I do enjoy it. So we will see. This one also has really good reviews. So, oh, she is the writer. Okay, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. A Rough Royal Christmas by Karen Shaler. She is the writer of A Christmas Prince, which was the Netflix movie. So I'm already sold. This one says that she is a princess and she has planned her Christmas Eve charity, and then it erupts into chaos when she loses the queen's new border collie. So she has to team up with Justin, a dog trainer, to like find the dog. I love books that have to do with dogs too. Like, all these are such cozy buzzwords that I'm obsessed with. So this one sounds adorable. And I also want to download this from KU now if I can, if Amazon lets me. Are you gonna let me, Amazon? They are. Okay, I just finished a book so I can return that. So that is another holiday romance that I'm downloaded. I can't download all of these. I do not have space, but this book looks so good. Then we have Christmas People by Iva Marie Palmer. She has not loved Christmas ever since her hometown love broke her heart on Christmas Day 3 years ago. So she moved to LA to be a screenwriter, and she hasn't been home in years to avoid him. And she wakes up to a hometown that's filled with jolly neighbors, snow, and she feels like she's stuck in a movie. Oh, so it's like kind of paranormally. So apparently it's like a dream, and she's stuck in this dream until she plays out the plot of the movie. Yes, it says it's magical realism. That sounds interesting. I will have to read reviews to see if I want to read that one. I did not love this author's fall book, so I don't know if I'll be reading this one, but I do want to talk about it. It does not have the best ratings. So it is Jingle Spells by Emily Grimoire. I read the first book and did not like it. I think I gave it like 2 stars, but I'll let you know that this is coming out. So she hates Christmas. She's a strong, independent witch. I do love witchy Christmas books. Those ones I love too. And he is a human who also hates Christmas, so he is attempting to avoid all of them, and chaos erupts into town and they have to work together to fix it. Next one, I love this cover. So it is The Holiday Mixtape by Liberty Stowe. So this one says it's a grumpy sunshine with sugar and spice, but not everyone's nice. So this says that it's a misfit ad exec, a handsome small town basketball coach, and the vintage cassette tape bringing them together. That sounds really cute. It is in Blitzen, Kentucky. You have to raise money for a fire truck through an old-fashioned Blitzen Christmas festival. That sounds adorable. The next one is The 12th Night Before Christmas by Carrie Lane. This has really good reviews, and it says the first time she put on the Santa suit, she never imagined she'd fall in love. So she was cheated on, unemployed, and apartmentless. She agrees to pretend to be her brother at his job, and it's because they're twins, but she dresses up as Santa. And there's more problems than she anticipated, and she has an unfairly handsome co-worker, Duke. Oh, is this? Okay, this is a 12th Night retelling. So I was like, why does this sound familiar? Okay, that makes sense with the title now. So it is a Shakespeare-inspired novella where she switches places with her brother and falls in love with a handsome guy. So, sounds adorable. The next one I actually do own as well, and that's My Favorite Holiday by Lauren Blakely. So this one says he is a hot billionaire, and I think it's fake dating. So her billionaire boss is more than willing to take on the challenge of playing her holiday boyfriend, and he's a single dad, so it does sound very cute. Then we have Snowkissed by Rayanne Thane. This one says that she is a single mom, and she loves Christmas, and the wedding in her ex's family is almost here. Her daughter Lydia is excited to be the flower girl, and she's dreading it though, and she wants to have a +1, and she lies and says she has a boyfriend, and this guy in town agrees to be her fake date. So fake dating, wedding, romance. We are done with the first slide, so we are going on to the next one. We have quite a bit more to get through, so do not you worry. The next one's by Emily Stone, which I believe she might not be like a full-on romance author? Maybe. I could be thinking of someone different, but this one says, could a fake relationship with your ex over Christmas in Scotland? I am always sold if it is in Scotland or Ireland, so yes, please. It could be the perfect opportunity for revenge or a second chance at love. I feel like Always in December was not a romance. Didn't that end with them not together? So I'm a little hesitant, but this does say it is a Christmas second chance romance in Scotland. Then we have Christmas with a Chimera, which is by Isabel Taylor. This one is a cozy fantasy meets Christmas. It's a second chance romance novella, and this is a monster romance. So her cafe is being used for a filming location for a rom-com, and Arthur is the lead, and I think that's her ex. So they have to spend time together. Very cute. The next one is Meant to Be. I do think this is YA. I do not read a lot of YA, but the cover was super cute, and I did see this on the adult romance table at Barnes & Noble, so they were probably wrong. But this one says that, oh, this is the author of Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice, which I don't think people really loved. But this one, she is 17 and she attends boarding school in New York, and now she's back. Her new boyfriend has come to visit the most picturesque village in New England, and Emma's best friend Aiden is not happy to see her after she left without saying goodbye. So I'm assuming it's her romance with her best friend. Very cute. Then we have The Christmas Cure by Christine Winters. This one is a rom-com where an ER physician travels back in time to the previous Christmas during her hometown's rumored to be magical Christmas tree lighting ceremony, where she confronts her past choices. That actually sounds really cute. And it says, he wasn't on her Christmas wish list, but he's just what Santa ordered. I do like that. That sounds fun. I do like a little time travel. So, yes. That sounds cute. Then we have a Very Merry Matchup. This one is a small town Christmas rom-com. Rom-com does scare me. I don't love rom-coms, but I'm more okay with rom-coms when they're holiday. So I don't know if they're like truly rom-com or they're just saying that for the marketing. But this is a travel nurse who loves to play matchmaker, gets a taste of her own medicine when her friend conspires to set her up with a minor league baseball player. I do love baseball player romances, so that one looks really cute. Oh, so it is a novella, and I think that this is No Spice. Then we have The Holiday Hookup List by Alexis Daria. This one says the 12 Days of Christmas have never been hotter. It is an enemies to lovers rom-com. All of these say rom-com. We do not need all. What if we had like a super angsty emotional Christmas romance? Let me know if you know one of those. But this one says that she calls it quits with her cheating fiance, and her best friend invites her to a holiday dance party, and her sexy high school arch nemesis is there. And it's their romance. I am also more sold when it is a pink cover for a Christmas romance because they're just so cute. So the next one is A Merry Little Lie by Sarah Morgan. I feel like Sarah Morgan is like a popular Christmas romance author, if I remember correctly. But this one says that Becky is stranded at the airport and bumps into her brother's best friend Will, and he suggests they drive home together. I love a Christmas romance where they have to travel together. That is amazing as well. Okay, so I think this might follow multiple people. So her twin sister Rosie's married to Declan in a whirlwind romance, but now they're kind of starting to show cracks in their relationship, and they've agreed to hide the problems from their family, but will Christmas bring them closer or drive them apart? So I'm assuming that, oh, and then there's Haley, which is her first Christmas with the family with Jamie, and she's worried her place will not fit in this close-knit family. So I think we're following like all the siblings maybe? That sounds fun. All right, we're already on our next slide. So the next one obviously I added because of the title. It is A Scottish Christmas Hideaway. I want a Scottish Christmas hideaway, obviously. It says one snowy village, two guarded hearts, a Christmas they'll never forget. And this one says she had a year of burying her heartbreak in endless work. She returns to her childhood home in Scottish village of Rowan Bay, and she doesn't expect Reuben. It is her brother's infuriating best friend. Oh my gosh, her name's Jessica. This one's a must read. Let's download this already. Then we have Date Night in December by Jacqueline Snow. This one says that the holidays bring two people in a marriage in crisis back together in a second chance romance. I love second chance romances, especially if they're married, so for sure we'll be reading this one. And this one looks so cute. So this is Grayson Henry's Holiday Movie Marathon. This one says that it is a no-nonsense bar owner finds a second chance at love while binge-watching iconic holiday movies, and they both lost their spouses, and now a year later, the first holiday season since their great and terrible sadness approaches. So their mothers scheme to matchmake the two surviving spouses, so it's clear that neither is ready to date again. There's an ad for a Christmas movie marathon, which used to be his tradition with his wife. Grace offers to watch some films with him, and her two young kids join, and they just watch movies again, and I think they fall in love with each other. Maybe? That actually sounds really sad. I did not know that was the synopsis, but... Then we do have Christmas Fling by Lindsay Kelk. This one looks so cute. This is a romance where it says Laura and Callum have met exactly 3 times, and parents mistake her for his mystery girlfriend, so she plays along, and they have to spend Christmas at home in the Scottish Highlands. Another Scottish Christmas romance. I am sold. I am sold. Then I have Home This Christmas by Sue Roberts. This one is a childhood sweethearts, second chance romance. So she is a chef who left their small town to chase her dreams in London, and she's never visited, and now she's invited to judge the charity gingerbread competition over the holidays. And her ex, Nathan, is also a gingerbread judge too. I am downloading this right now. This sounds magical. We have England, we have a cute, cozy, adorable cover, which I'm obsessed with, and we have a second chance romance. And this is 260 pages, so it's not too long. And which book do I need to return, because I am taking that out. I'm telling you, my entire KU is going to be Christmas romances. I am so excited. Then we do have Megan Quinn. She came out with a romance. I actually never read How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. I don't love Megan Quinn's contemporary rom-coms because I just don't love rom-coms, but I feel like it might work in a Christmas romance. So I did not read that, but let me know if I should. But she has her new one out, and this one says that Atlas did not sign up for their family Christmas tree farm imploding, and he passed out in the snow after getting clocked by a bottle of soda. Betty is new in town. I don't think I've ever read a romance with a heroine named Betty, so that is interesting. And she's helping her uncle open a rival Christmas tree farm, and there's chaos. So it's rivals to lovers. That already sounds very rom-com-y, and I don't know if I'm excited, but let me know if you've read these. Another coastal setting. So we have A Snowy Seaside Christmas, and there is nothing on Goodreads about this book. Lark owns a vintage clothing boutique, and she is preparing for Christmas, and her friend Nate arrives asking for help with the abandoned cottage. And there are two mysterious suitcases, and they fall in love going through this cottage. Sounds cute. Then we have a Polly one. So this is Scrooge for the Holidays by Kayla Grossi. This one says that she doesn't believe in fate, magic, or Christmas miracles, and she is like an ice queen. A snowstorm lands her in a hidden mountain town, and she meets Malachi, Ramil, and Samuel, three men who are not handsome but otherworldly. So it is a paranormal holiday romance. Sounds fun. Then we have Check the Halls by K.M. Gillis. I believe this one is a hockey romance, and this says that she has it all. She has a dependable fiance, a new job in the city, but she comes face to face with a man who stole her heart a decade ago. That sounds so good. The next one's by Lucy Score. I believe this is a re-release because it already has 20,000 ratings and it just came out a week ago. So this is re-released, I believe, in paperback, but it is a mistletoe kisser. So this one says he is a grumpy former corporate accountant, and he is flying across the country to the most annoying town to save his great uncle from an emergency. And it appears that they are decking the halls with psychedelics. She is a doctor, and she has a practice to manage and fundraising crisis to attend to. She doesn't have time to deal with the big city grouch in town, but they're gonna fall in love. Then we have Good Spirits by B.K. Borison, which I already read and adored. This one is a Ghost of Christmas Past romance where he died about 100 years ago. He was a sailor, and he is now the Ghost of Christmas Past. So he visits people, and he's visiting our heroine who has like always hot chocolate. She has candy cane. She's always in her cute Christmas pajamas, and he doesn't understand what he's supposed to show her because normally it's like how bad people are, and he's like, there's nothing bad about these memories I'm showing you. So they're trying to figure out why he was sent to her. Amazing, phenomenal, one of my favorite books of the year. You have to read it. The next one is called Big Nick Energy, and I don't know how I feel about it having the same title as Morgan Elizabeth's and also being pink like Morgan Elizabeth's branding is. So this does say that it's by Kristen Bailey, and it is one woman, two Nicks, and a Christmas season that's going to be complicated. So she is a librarian, and she bumps into her ex-boyfriend at a Christmas market, and she thinks they're having a second chance at love. And then she meets another Nick entirely. It's Finance Nick and Farmer Nick. Is it a love triangle? It is a love triangle. Okay, this does sound really cute. Then we have a Little Holiday Fling. This one is in the UK. So Ruby loves the holidays, and she's on the verge of realizing the dream she and her mom had always had of moving to England and opening a cozy inn, but she needs hotel experience first. So she meets the hero. His family owns a luxury boutique hotel chain. Okay, there's a typo in here. I was very confused. So it says she'll help him give his young nieces an amazing holiday if he introduces her to his family. So that sounds very cute. I do love when they take place at like B&Bs and hotels and stuff. I find that super cozy as well. The next one is When Ivy Met Mr. Holiday, and the tagline is "Friends don't let friends fake date alone." I love that. So this says they've always been friends and they have to fake date. He needs her to be his fake girlfriend to save him from his ex, and he's laughing with her nieces and nephews and charming family and being adorable, and she's gonna fall in love with him. My battery is flashing and I have so many left to go through, so we are gonna try to pick this up. So we do have Christmas with the Princes, which I actually do have downloaded from NetGalley. I'm very, very excited for this. This one is a second chance romance at a snow-dusted estate in Lionscroft for Christmas. She is fleeing her sister's wedding chaos and seeking refuge in her job as a private nurse, and she meets the devastatingly handsome heir, Nick. Sounds adorable. Then we have Christmas on Fifth Avenue by Julie Kaplan. Forced Proximity, cozy, grumpy sunshine, and it is a spin-off from the Romantic Escapes series, but it is a New York City romance, and he is a disgraced soccer star, and that sounds really cute. I really want to read that one. Then we have another Morgan Elizabeth one. I feel like Morgan Elizabeth's Christmas romances are so good. I do have a copy of this on my Kindle as well. It is The Bright Side of Christmas. So this one says that it's the holiday season and she's on the decorating committee. It is a grumpy sunshine romance, forced proximity, neighbors, and snowed in. So obviously I'm very excited to read a new Morgan Elizabeth romance. Then we do have Christmas Wishes and Irish Kisses by Debbie Johnson. This one says she trades her New York life for the twinkling lights and snow dust of her childhood village, and she is helping her father through the Christmas rush at their cozy family inn, and her ex-best friend Liam is also in town for the holidays. I feel like I've been seeing so many more ex-best friend romances, and I'm very excited. Then I have Christmas at the Scottish Lodge by Donna Ashcroft, and this says that it is 33-year-old Mari is spending Christmas at her aunt's ski lodge, and it's her favorite place ever, and she finds herself snowed in with her handsome ex, Jed. Yes, please. We have another hockey romance. So we have Sin Bin with the Scrooge, and this one comes out in November now. So it is snowed in, I love that trope, with your ex-boyfriend's brother, and he is a ex-hockey player and he tore his ACL. We love a snowed in romance though, so that sounds good. Then there is the best Christmas choir ever. So this says it's fans for Pitch Perfect and the best Christmas pageant ever. It's the harmony of second chances and forced proximity. So she is a professional soprano singer, and then her brother died and her gram moves to a retirement village. So she is volunteering to direct the community's new choir, and the activities director is a super cute guy she once spent a hot, hazy, sexy summer with. That sounds actually really fun. I'm excited. Then we do have While It Was Snowing by Julia London. This one is a single mom and professional golf player, and they accidentally both stay in the same lake house at the same time, unexpectedly for the holidays. Then there is the Cotswolds Christmas Cafe, and this one says she left her cheating husband with her 13-year-old daughter. She moves back to her childhood village, and she has a new neighbor who is the rudest man she's ever met, who she can't stop thinking about. This one, I'm obsessed with the cover. It is Cowboy, It's Cold Outside by Maisie Yates. This one says a bad girl meets a badder boy. She's done well. After her father's death, she raised her sisters, did all she could to give them the life that they could, and she needs Denver King. It says he owes her. He spent years watching from afar, making sure she was okay, after his father's illegal activities caused the death of her father. I did not see that coming, but they fall in love, so we will see how that goes. Then we have another one called Yours for the Season. This one I actually do have the audio from NetGalley. I'm very excited for that, and it says Making the Yuletide Gay. So JT has never quite fit. She plays on the boys hockey team, and coming out young didn't help, and now she has an Olympic gold medal, and she is greeting visitors at her hometown, and her best friend's older sister is newly divorced, so she's single for the first time since high school, and she's never had the chance to date another woman, and JT is an irresistible force, and they start dating. That sounds very cute. This one I love the cover. So it is All You Need Is Gloves. I don't know what that means, but this one is a best friend's brother, secret relationship, grumpy sunshine, snowboarder ski instructor romance. That sounds adorable. Then we do have this whole like series of romances coming out, so I won't talk about them individually, but we do have The Holiday Hate Off, The Holiday Fakers, The Holiday Whoopie Pie, the Holiday Post, the Holiday Claus, and the Holiday Grump, and they are all in the same kind of series together, so those do look really, really cute. Then we have Ann Einerson with Dreaming of a Cowboy Romance. This one is a grumpy cowboy who is not on her holiday wish list this year. She's a city girl, and there's a snowstorm blowing through town. It is an age gap holiday novella between a sunshine girl and a grumpy cowboy. Then we have Better Not Pout by Maren Moore, and Maren usually always does have a holiday novella come out every year, so I'm definitely excited. This just said she has a vintage candy store, and he is a retired hockey player, so it's small town, fake dating, forced proximity, and I love that premise. It sounds so good. My favorites, Kelson and Denise Stone, have a novella coming out as well called A Cozy Holiday. The cover is so, so cute. It is a grumpy veterinarian and a single hot dad in a winter cabin full of naughty decisions. I'm reading this one for sure. And the last one I have, I don't know if it has a synopsis. A Pack of Mistletoe by Veronica Simek is a Omegaverse. So we have fake bonding, cozy Christmas vibes, small town, and found family. I have been enjoying this series, so I'm very excited for the Christmas run in this whole series. We had a summer one, a spring one, a fall one, and now we get a winter one. Okay, I had to skip a few because this video is so long, so definitely check out my Instagram if you are interested in this full list. I'll have all of them linked down below. Those are all the ones that I could find when I was doing my research. So if you have any more, definitely let me know down below what you're excited to read this holiday season. And if you've made it this far, leave me a Christmas tree emoji just to let me know you watched. And that's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.